Hey everybody, today we are in Cape May, New Jersey, and we're staying at Hotel Macomber, if I'm reading Macomber. It is a neat place. It's over 100 years old. I think they started building it in 1911. I think they started having guests around 1916 or something like that.
It's a family-run boutique hotel.
It's family run?
That's what it said, and it's just been made over, renovated.
Well, we're going to show you around the room here, and then we're going to show you around the property and building. But this will be a first for us. We've never stayed in an old hotel like this one before, so I'm actually looking forward to it. But let me show you around the room. All right, when you first walk in, you'll see we've got a king-size bed here. And you can see they've got it, I don't know what you call these drapes or what are up here around the bed, but it's very, I guess, artsy and boutique-ish, quaint looking. But like I say, it's a really old building. They do have a new TV there, and there I am in the mirror. You see they got a mirror there on the door. I do have one little desk here. And because it is an old hotel, we checked the closet here. And it's got the squeak to it like the old doors, but yeah, they do have you a little rugged luggage rack in there. And I see there's an iron board laying up there. But looking out the windows here, the sheer blind is down right now, but we can see over across the street there to the ocean over there across the road. And we've got the window open now so we can hear the sounds coming in. Okay, there you go. It gives you a little bit better view of it out there and they do have rooms on the front. Of course, they a little bit more pricey than the one we got, but
they're bigger.
Yeah, and they are bigger, but this is a side view, I guess, of the ocean.
No children under 16.
And Melissa just told me something. She had told me before, no children under 16. Because it is an older building, there's not as much soundproofing and stuff. So anyway, she's looking some of that up right now over there. Okay. And the lamps, you don't see these a lot anymore. They used to be big a few years ago, but it's just a touch lamp, and it does have several different settings on it. It does have a little mini fridge in the room there, and there's an ice bucket. I think you might have to go downstairs to get ice.
No, I think
no?
It's the third floor. I think it says it when you're walking up the steps. There's a plaque that has all the information we need.
Okay.
This doors remind you of Grandma's house?
Yeah, it does. You can tell it's been repainted several times throughout the years.
Oh, that's older.
But you can see when this was built, I'm sure they didn't even have bathrooms and rooms. They had to redo this sometime in the past history. But it does have a little small base sink. And I like some place to lay my stuff out. But they do have another shelf there above it. Those cups are sitting on. And I see they got their name printed on the shower curtain.
I think what's neat about the towels.
It is a walk-in shower. What's that about the towels?
What's really neat about this, when you have dirty towels, put your dirty ones in there, hang it on the door, and they'll put fresh ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's cool, yeah. Just put your dirty towels in there and we'll pick them up and give you fresh ones. So, anyway, this is just a really neat old hotel, and we'll get out and get you some pictures of around it. It does have a window air conditioning unit, but I also noticed that in the floor they do have some vents. So I guess it is heated and cooled, but if you need extra cooling, they do have that window unit there. Okay, I forgot to tell everybody how much the room was, so we're going to ask Melissa about it. But as you can see, she's holding up a room key.
They gave us two of them.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I got a key.
But the room rate is $179 for this week plus all the taxes, so it came to about $200, which is a lot. But in Cape May, if you've priced some of the things, it's out there. But I did look up the thing on the hauntedness. They say a lady used to stay from June to August. Way back in the day, she brought a large trunk with her. They call her the trunk lady. And they say she's active in room 10 because you can hear her trunk scraping, somebody knocking on the door, and a voice saying, "I'm still here." So I'm glad we're in 21.
Lucky 21. All right, that's how much the room costs, y'all. We're gonna look around the motel here. Okay, here's the front of the building, and I'll try to get some pictures from across the street later so you can get a better view of it. But as you can see, it does have a big front porch there, and there's chairs up there. And right beside of it, there's a Bagel Time Cafe. Let me go up here on top of the steps and show you what it looks like up there. As you can see, it's got little rocking chairs up here on the front porch. And you can look over there in the distance and you can see the ocean. There are some buildings in front of it, so you can't see the ocean unobstructed, but you can see it over to the left. And from our room, we can see over the buildings. You can see it. Then on the side of the building over here, you see they got a lot of tables and chairs out here. Across the street, or side street, I guess you would call it, there's some more hotels, and this one over here beside it's got a putt-putt course beside of it, looks like. They do have parking along the side of the building here and around back. And they do have a Union Park restaurant inside the building there on the first floor, I think. Okay, here's room number 21. I'm back in the motel now. I went to the car and got my luggage. But it actually looks like they may have redone the walls and stuff here recently. It looks like it's freshly painted and all neat looking. And there's a look down the hallway. And these are the stairs that you have to climb right here. And I'm gonna head upstairs and see what kind of view I've got from up at the top. Here in the stairwell, I've actually got a framed postcard from, I don't see a date on it, but it's from this motel from years past. Okay, I came upstairs hoping there'd be a window that I could look out at the end of the hall, but there doesn't seem to be one, so let me go back downstairs. And this is the common area down in the off from the check-in desk. Here, as you can see, it's decorated up with a lot of old furniture, and it's very quaint in here. Really like it. And I don't know what you call that big dresser type assembly there. That's really big and pretty. And check out the chandelier and the old ceiling plates and panels they still have in here. It's really cool. They have a marble fireplace in here, as you can see. And in these side display cases, they've got a lot of old pictures and stuff of the motel throughout the years. It looks like they might have had some weddings here throughout the years from the pictures I'm looking at here. But yeah, this is a really neat old motel here. And this is the check-in area right here where you first come in. As you come on in through the check-in lobby, they have a restaurant called Union Park. And these doors enter into that. I think it only opens in the evenings. Melissa did notice I had no vacancy sign out, so it is filled up this week. The convention hall is right across the street, kind of catty corner, I guess you call it. Okay, here it is from across the street. Now you can get a little bit more full view of the motel there. Okay, here's a more straight on view from the front of it here across the street. And there's an arcade behind me if you can hear that noise. This is the Family Fun Arcade directly across the street here on the beach side. Looks like there's a Mexican restaurant and a Core Brothers store down there, ice cream. Here's the beach access right across the street here. And there is a walkway that travels for quite a while down through here. Now from the motel, it's just a short walk to the shopping district down here in Cape May. But as you can see, there's a lot of beautiful old houses that you will walk by on your way down to town here. Okay, this is the shopping district here at Cape May, and there's a lot of shops on both sides of the streets, and also I think if you go a couple streets over, there's more stores. But they've got this beautiful church here that's on the corner right here where you go into the shopping district. And the last time we were here, it was open, and you can go in and tour it if you would like. Here it is as the sun is starting to go down here in Cape May. Well, we're checking out of the Macomber this morning, and I would say it was a good night last night. I slept well.
No ghosts.
No ghosts. We didn't hear any sounds. Now, I really enjoyed staying here, and it's kind of unique. Let me tell you kind of my thoughts on it. We were actually on the 4th floor, and we were right on the stairwell. Everybody came up right by our room.
I didn't hear them but once or twice though.
Yeah, we didn't hear them that much. When they did come up, you could hear like the stairs creaking and things like that. And me, since this is over 100 years old, I can just imagine in my mind what it was like, in the early 1900s when people were coming up here and they probably didn't have electricity or plumbing in the building.
You climb the stairs, don't you? They didn't have an elevator. They didn't have electricity.
There's no elevator even today.
A lot of steps.
But it was a unique experience, and one I'm glad we did. What do you think about it?
Yeah,
first day?
I rested good. That bed was wonderful.
It was a good bed.
But I mean, I only had one con, but like I say, it's because it's old. You could hear the people upstairs. Well, I think they had a dance party last night, but it's okay. The people, thank goodness there was no one below us, because they probably would hear us walking around because the creaking and stuff. You slept through it. I listened though to see if a trunk was being drug, but it wasn't. Since that's the hauntedness of the trunk lady. Yeah. It was fun cutting up about the hauntedness, because everybody's. He saw the ghost tour coming by.
Yeah, that was interesting. I looked at the one last night. It was just had gotten dark, but there was a man walking down the street, and he was holding an old lantern out in front of him, and there was a group of people following him, and I think he was doing a ghost tour of the town. So they do offer things like that.
And this is one of the main ones, they say, that's on the tours.
Yeah.
So, but I was fine. He could sleep through anything.
Yeah, I do sleep pretty well.
We had because it is older, it does not have central heat now, so you have the window unit. And I think with that being on and the lull of it, it helped me sleep even more.
Yeah.
Because when you cut it off, it was too quiet.
Yeah, we did actually open the window and turn the air off.
It was
a little
nice,
last night.
Breeze blowing, ocean breeze blowing through. But where we are, we had an ocean view. I mean, they are oceanfront rooms, but they cost a little bit more because I think they're like 2 bedrooms. But I really enjoyed it. I loved the experience. Yeah. I know he did. He had the smile on his face from the time we got here and climbed those creaky stairs and then talked to the lady in the lobby about the ghost in room number 10. So if you like all that stuff and you're in this area, request room number 10. See, if you believe in all that. I mean, you don't never know. But we did get up, and the only thing that was different was a towel that we had hung on the door was in the floor. So
so that had to be ghost.
it was probably gravity or somebody didn't hang it good. So, but I enjoyed it. I wished it had more places to sit so you didn't have to sit on the bed, but we didn't spend that much time in there.
Yeah.
We walked this town. This is a pretty town. If you love architecture and seeing the big, huge houses, just take a walk on any of these streets and you will be blown away.
Yeah.
And the boardwalk was right in front of us along the coast, but it does cost to get on the beach here. You have to have a beach tag.
Yeah,
So,
but we found out
but it's
that only
beautiful.
applies for certain
think.
hours of the day, it seems
Well, that's
like.
the only times you can buy it. I don't know if that applies to the beach. You know, it said 9 to 3:30, but the good thing about this beach, if you're not good at walking in the sand, we walked out one of the little pathways. The little pathway that you walk out to, the little plastic stuff, you can walk down the beach on that. You're not very close to the water, but you are at the water in the sand.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times the sand's hard to walk in, but the sand here is a lot whiter and cleaner looking than it was in Delaware and Maryland.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. But now we are on our way to Pennsylvania. Neither one of us has been to that state before, but we've met a lot of nice people on this trip that lives there. Gave us all kinds of tips. So you'll probably see us our next video. We'll probably be in Pennsylvania. At Hershey.
Yeah, Hershey.
We love our sweets, so why not go to a sweet town?
We will wind up with chocolate before the day's over today. I'm sure.
These past 3 places, it was all about the saltwater taffy. It has grown on me. This Dolly's in Ocean City in Rehoboth, and here I got one at a fudge factory, but they taste the same. I love it when you bite into the salt. So is that it? We covered everything. We love sitting on the front porch in the rocking chairs.
Yeah.
Watching the, you could see the beach, you could see the people across the street at the convention center, just walking on the boardwalk. I mean, it was neat.
Yeah, I probably sat out there about an hour and a half or so.
I got cold yesterday, so I had to come in.
All right, well, that's our thoughts on the room, and we appreciate you watching.
It's an experience.
Yeah. If you haven't already, we would appreciate it if you would subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. But until we see you again,
let's live life
together.
Always. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
See you in Hershey.